Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to Gran Turismo 4. Hey guys. Now, I checked out the used car lineups before starting this video. Oops, it's in the other one. And there is a Jimmy Broadbent Miata, you guys. That is what we will be using. Let's go. Hell yeah, you guys. Jimmy Broadbent, represent. Look at the radiator in the front, eh? This game's amazing. Oops. Now, one thing about buying a used Miata for this race is that you can do the oil change and car wash. Give yourself a little boost. Now, obviously, this is a long race. It's 4 hours. Yeah, it's 4 hours. So it's a big one. It's a big one. Sure is. That is for sure. Alright, you guys. Now, the only thing that you're allowed to buy for your car in this race are tires. That's it. That's literally all you're allowed to buy. And then we're gonna buy a set of R2 just to have them. Might need to swap. Alright, you guys. Endurance. The Roadster 4-hour endurance. Open only to Mazda Miata. Oh, it's actually, I just noticed that it is standard sports. I just realized that it's standard sports. Good thing I noticed that. That would have sucked to enter that race and be stuck on mediums. Gotta pay attention sometimes, you know? And once again, okay. Endurance, you guys. The Roadster 4-hour endurance. And yes, this race is legitimately 4 hours. Tsukuba! 4 hours. Didn't see how much horsepower we were rocking there after our oil change. Probably like 135 or something like that. We have a 1991J, a 97SR, a 95S, a 93V, an 89, that is the original Uenos Roadster, and we are in the 95 VRL. This should be a good race. These are all classic Miatas. None of them are new. The newest one is a 97, I think. And the only thing that we can mess with is obviously our ASM and our TCS. Now, I'm actually going to go 1 just in case 0 is not good. We have 132 horsepower. Just so everybody knows, we have 132 horsepower. Now, these are unupgraded cars. None of these cars are allowed to be upgraded, so these are stock vehicles against each other. So let's get this, you guys. 4 hours. I'll probably have to turn this into, like, 9 episodes, most likely. 8 or 9, depending. Depending on if we can squeeze a few minutes in here and there. And the race has begun. Oh, we have a green top! Alright, just found our shift point there. Phew! Give me space, you fucking asshole! Yo, bro, you are a fucking penis. And a soft fucking bumpy one, too. Not even a nice fucking cock. Now, obviously, with a long race like this, it's all just about running your laps, take it easy, chill out. Know what I mean? Just chill out. Yellow's pretty quick. Whoop. Didn't mean to give him a corner bump there. You! Flying, you guys. You! I wonder how many laps we're gonna get done. Look at this racing! Giving him space. Giving him as much space as I can, to be fair. I can actually say that twice. Giving him enough space to be fair, right? Now remember, we have on hard tires. So it really is going to come down to what tires those guys have. Alright, we got 2. We're up by 2. Now we can see our front tires are taking a little bit more damage than the rear tires are. And that is the incredible handling and brakes that a Mazda Miata actually has, and I am not actually kidding. I'm being dead serious. Mazda Miata is a tremendous car. It will blow your mind to see how fast a stock Miata actually is. Actually, there's this, I don't know where it is, I can't remember where it is, but there's this place that you can go to bring your Mazda Miata. If you have a Mazda Miata, you can bring your Mazda Miata to this place and basically sit in the passenger seat while a professional race car driver drives your Miata around the track for you to show you what it's truly capable of. And I can remember watching a couple of episodes of that. Like there's a YouTube channel that you can watch. There was also a TV show that they went there every once in a while on. It was Best Motoring, a Japanese TV show. But it would truly blow your mind to see what a Mazda Miata can actually do. Like, I am driving, obviously, as relaxed as I possibly can right now, right? Just chilling. It's a long-ass race. I'm not I'm not trying to stress myself out in the first 5 minutes. We are picking up a big lead now. Wum, double down, baby. Yep, so this is really all going to come down to tires. And us having hards is certainly going to give us the edge. Looks like mid 112 is going to be our rough lap time. Shit, man, you guys, I was actually gonna record yesterday, but I went to the Tim Hortons, you guys, and kind of met a girl there, and sort of brought her home. I'm pretty slick with ladies, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a pretty slick motherfucker. Anyways, so she was at the Tim Hortons. I went to the Tim Hortons with my dogs, right? So obviously the dogs are a pretty good attractor for ladies, right? I walk up and she's like, oh, so nice, you know, they're so cute or whatever, and, you know, and then I'm just like, yeah, this one is Sophia, and then the puppy is Rika, and then she's like, oh, she's so cute. I was like, thanks, you know? Yeah, her name's Alyssa. And then I went and got my coffee. Like, I left my dogs outside, went and got my coffee, and I told her, I was like, you can chill with them if you want, I'm just gonna go grab a coffee, I'll be out in like 2 minutes, you know? And then she's like, oh, okay, right? And then she was kind of hanging out with my dogs outside, right? While I went in to get a coffee. And she's pretty cute, you guys, so I was like, damn, you know? I'm gonna fucking see if she wants to chill or something, right? I'm a professional, you guys. So then I went and got my coffee, and a treat for my dogs. Got them a blueberry muffin to share. And then when I came back out, she just seemed like she had nothing to do today. You understand what I mean? She just seemed like she had nothing to do. She seemed like she was just like on her day off or something like that. So I simply just said, I said, hey, what are you doing today? You want to go chill or something like that? And she goes, yeah, sure, I guess so. Shit, you guys, you know? Fucking slick. Easy. Yeah, I was gonna record yesterday, but she came over to my house and, you know, obviously I told her, like, I'm a YouTuber and stuff like that. She's like, oh, that's fucking cool, right? I was like, yeah, it's alright, you know, it's a lot of fun. I have myself a nice little niche audience going on. I love my channel. I love my subscribers, you know, it's a lot of fun. I have fucking way too much fun making videos for you guys. You guys know that. So, anyway, so yeah, I made some good dinner. I was like, you hungry, you know? It was like 12 in the afternoon or something like that. So I was like, you know, you hungry or whatever, man? I'll put this shit in the oven. It'll be ready in a couple of hours, right? Made chicken breast and baked potatoes with carrots and veggies and stuff, you guys. She was like, damn, you're a good cook. Yep. I was gonna record yesterday, but then she ended up pretty much staying the entire day, basically, until, like, late at night, when I was like, dude, like, you know, it's getting late, like, I don't want to kick you out or anything like that, but, you know? Oh, like, I don't know, how you're gonna get back home or whatever, it's fucking late. And then she's like, nah, I just live right over there, I can walk. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. Anyways, long story short, she ended up staying the night. Right? So I was like, whatever, you know. I was like, yeah, you know, actually, you could stay the night if you want. And she's like, really? She got all excited and everything. I was like, damn, this girl actually likes me, you know. It's hard to find somebody like that nowadays, where it's like, you can tell that this person genuinely likes you. She was pretty excited when I was like, you can stay over if you want. You can stay the night. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, sure. Nothing happened, though. I'm a good dude. You know what I mean? Gave her a little cuddles and whatnot. She gave me some cuddles back. I'm not about to fucking whip my dick out or, or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? But got a little cuddle going. She's pretty cool. And then she left this morning. I made her breakfast. And then I was like, I actually have to record today. And I can't have anybody in my house when I record because it's like a big distraction, right? Like I already have enough distractions going on in my house when I try to record for you guys. Two dogs going nuts, got the cat going ham, you know what I mean? Like, shit, there's enough going on at my house. So I was like, I kind of got to kick you out, you know? And then she's like, well, can I come back tonight? Fucking bonus. I was like, hell yeah, you can come back tonight, you know? Fuck yeah. Why not? Yeah, she's pretty cute. Alyssa. Well, her name is Alyssa, but she prefers to just be called Lyssa. Like, without the A. So it seems, boys or girls, that we are gaining about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds per lap. I'm loving the green convertible top. I wonder if that's felt material or if it's leather. You know what I mean? Like green leather, because I know most of the Miata tops are leather. They're hard leather tops. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is actually a green leather top. Although I don't know, green, I don't... Is there green leather? Hey Google, is there such thing as green leather?
On the website buyleatheronline.com, they say, at Buy Leather Online, we offer a wide range of green leather hides in many shades, of every possible kind to suit every mood, both in vegetable and organic. Our green leather is perfect for fashion, crafts, upholstery, footwear, car interiors, and
oh, yeah, didn't think of that. Yep, I didn't think of that. And she actually just said green leather is usually used on like fraternity outfits, like you know, like college and university jackets and stuff like that. She's absolutely right. And then she said green leather is also used a lot on automobiles and the automotive industry. So I guess that would probably be a green leather top, which is super cool. Matches the car, you know? Instead of having tan, normally if you buy a dark colored Miata, it's going to have the tan top. And then if you buy a light colored Miata, like white or gray or yellow or something like that, it'll usually have the black leather. So to see the dark forest green here, with the green top, that is super cool. Very, very nice. The field is starting to break up quite a bit now. Yellow is certainly on top of his game. I actually always, I always talk to girls, you guys. I'm pretty bad for talking to girls, I'm not gonna lie. I can't help myself, you know. I see a pretty girl and I'm like, I gotta go say something. I gotta go do something. I must be noticed. You know? No, for real though, man. You see something you like, fucking go after it. You know? And bro, guys, sometimes I approach women that are so far out of my league, it isn't even funny. Like, I'm an average motherfucker, right? I'm not fucking, Chris Pratt or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm an average dude. I'm alright looking. But I think it's just the way that I carry myself that, I guess, women like that, right? Confidence kind of thing. They like a man that's not afraid to compliment them or something like that. You just have to be careful because some girls really don't want to be approached or talked to fucking at all, right? So it's a little bit tricky sometimes to figure it out. Usually what I'll do is I'll try to find a way to get her to look at me, and then I'll gauge the way that she's looking at me, right? Like if she looks at me and gives a little smile or something like that, absolutely I'm talking to her now, for sure. I'll go up and talk about the most random shit too. Shopping at the grocery store or whatever, I'll just, you know, if she gives me like a little smile or I'll say, excuse me, that's a great way to actually break the ice. Even if she isn't in the way, simply just say, excuse me, as you pass by. But then if she gives a little smile, or verbally says, you know, oh, pardon me, or anything like that, bro, you're already in. You've opened the conversation, right? You've already opened the conversation. So then stop right there, and look at items to purchase, quote unquote. Start looking at stuff that is on the shelf right next to her. You see? She's shopping in that spot. So why don't you shop in that spot? And that's how you start a conversation, like, nicely, smoothly, right? Here I am giving relationship advice on a gaming channel, but, like, it actually works, man. You gotta just be smooth, you know? So, excuse me, miss, as you step by her, even if she's not in the way, and then she'll say, oh, sorry about that, or something like that, right? She'll give a little smirk or something like that, and then stop and start looking at something to buy. Take something off of the shelf, and then simply just tell her what you're making for dinner tonight. That's it. That's it. It is fucking that easy, I swear to God, you guys. It really is. Pick up an item off the shelf and say, man, I wonder if this would go good with, you know, some nice fried chicken and a baked potato. And then maybe even say something like, oh yeah, that's right, I gotta remember to grab such and such and such. Like, oh, you know, I'm making baked potatoes and chicken. I was just wondering if this would go good with it. Trust me, you guys. One thing that women like is food. You know? And women like a good cook as well. So if you are actively talking about the delicious food that you will be cooking tonight, right, and enjoying, that's an interest. You see that? Very beautiful, very beautiful way to break the ice is simply just, excuse me, miss. Or just step by her and say, sorry about that. And then she'll say, no, that's fine. So you gotta understand that when you say excuse me or something like that to somebody, they'll always respond. Now, if she doesn't respond, or something like that, if she just looks at you weird, leave her the fuck alone. Finish your shopping and go the fuck home. It's that simple. But if she gives you a smile or a smirk or anything like that, or says, oh, sorry about that, or something, then you say, oh, no, that's fine. Just didn't want to bump into you. And then do the product thing. Start looking at a product on the shelf. Maybe ask her if she's ever tried it before as well. You ever tried this before? Just wondering what else to go with my chicken tonight. You see? It's very smart. Gotta be tactical, man. And me, I don't like going to the clubs or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm not a club guy. I don't even drink. You understand what I mean? Like, I do not drink, period. And there's like no way to convince me to drink either. Like, if somebody were to be like, yo man, I just got this, you know, bottle of fucking whatever, do you want to drink? Right? I'd be like, no, I'm good, man. You can drink all you want. You can get as drunk as you can get as drunk as you fucking want to, but when it comes to me, though, I just don't drink, so very simple decision for me to make, right? It's just a very simple no. Thank you, right? I just don't drink. I used to drink back in the day, you know, like every once in a while I'd get a couple of drinks going, but then it's like, I started to like not like the feeling that alcohol gave me. It's like when I consume alcohol, you guys, I get pretty violent, like a lot of people do, right? But I get pretty violent to the point where it's like almost anything will set me off, right? Which is kind of weird, right? Because on a normal everyday basis, I'm not like an angry motherfucker or something. I'm a pretty happy guy, right? I'm a very happy-go-lucky, very easygoing type of person. But then you put alcohol inside of me, and that's it. The fucking demon comes out, and I want to fight literally everyone all at once, even my friends, you know? So that I stopped liking that, right? I was like, I don't want to be this guy, right? I don't want to be that guy. It's not nice. That's why I just stick to smoking. And I don't mean cigarettes. I actually quit smoking cigarettes, like 5 years ago. I do still smoke, quote unquote, but not, cigarettes. See, it's, marijuana, you guys, is legal where I live. 100% legal. You could literally spark up a doobie right next to a police officer and have a conversation with him, and there's nothing that he can actually do, because it's not illegal. The only time it becomes illegal is if you have a very large amount, and where I live, the limit is 4 ounces, which is 1/4 of a pound. Quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're walking around with more weed than that, motherfucker, you deserve to get arrested, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. And no, I'm not, encouraging people to make that decision for themselves, like smoke instead of drink. No. Try not to do any of this shit. You know what I mean? Shit. One of my biggest regrets in life was, that I started smoking cigarettes, and that led into smoking weed and drinking and, you know what I mean, being a shit. And it's just like, eventually I just stopped doing all that shit. Just like, I don't want to do anything anymore. So now I just casually smoke marijuana. Casually, you know what I mean? It's not like an addiction. It's like, you sit down and watch a movie or something, or after you eat a nice meal or something like that. It's nice. Because that's usually when I'll get like a craving for a cigarette, is like after I finish eating something, or like after I finish like, doing something, right? Like clean the whole kitchen or something like that, and then I want to light a cigarette real bad. And it's kind of an overwhelming feeling, right? It's like, you start to feel, I'm not sure how to explain it, you start to feel like, jittery. But then it's like I said, 5 years ago I quit smoking, so that was very hard to do. Very hard. If anybody's wondering, maybe some tips for quitting smoking, drink ice water, you guys. When you get a craving to have a cigarette, just have a nice glass of ice-cold ice water. Delicious. Know what I mean? And it actually takes the craving away. So the thing about smoking is, people get used to just having something in their hands and having something in their mouth, right? Like people that chew on pens and stuff like that, right? It's like an OCD. Like, they say like, oh, cigarettes are addictive, right? I wouldn't necessarily use the word addictive to describe cigarettes. I would use the word dependent, right? Like, you almost feel like you fucking need this shit to even be alive or something like that. And well, like I said, 5 years ago, I woke up one day, about 5 years ago, you guys, and I lit a cigarette. And for some reason it tasted bad, and it made me like cough, and it was just a bad experience, right? And then I just sort of thought to myself, like, why do I smoke cigarettes, right? Like, it's such a waste of money. It's such a detriment to my health and stuff like that as well. I was like, I gotta be a better person. And then I just sort of stopped smoking, I shit you not. It was very hard. Very hard. Like, demoralizing level of difficulty, yeah. That is how I would put it. Because there were a couple of times, right, where it's like I'm sitting at home, I've got no cigarettes or anything like that, and I just wanted a cigarette so bad, and then I end up, getting my shit on, getting my shoes on and everything, and then going to the store and buy a pack of cigarettes, and then I have one cigarette, and then I get the same feeling where I'm like, damn, why did I just buy a pack of cigarettes, right? That was a stupid idea, you know? It's like I was doing good, and then I just fucked it up. Kind of hard to explain, to be fair, but it was a long road. You know what actually really helped me quit smoking, to be honest, was YouTube. Now, I quit smoking about 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, and I started doing YouTube about 5 years ago. Actually, just over 5 years. 5 years and 1 month. So, when you look at it that way, right, it's almost like YouTube is actually one of the things that helped me quit. Even just talking about it right now makes me want to have a cigarette, right? But then I can feel the other half of my mind telling me, nah, you don't need that shit. You don't need that shit, bruh. Fuck out of here. You know, I can hear the other half of my brain being like, no, stop it. Like Michael Jordan, you guys. Stop it. Get some help. I was like, I basically had to help myself to quit. But yeah, ice water, you guys. I'm telling you. Ice water saved the day for me. Pretty much every time. I don't know why it gets rid of the craving to have a cigarette, but it does. Like, legitimately, I really, really mean that. Have a glass of ice water, man. Next time you're about to light a cigarette, just go fill up a glass of ice and have a glass of ice water, and suddenly, 5 minutes later, you'll think to yourself, huh, this shit actually worked, right? I had a glass of water, and now I no longer need a cigarette. Kind of cool, you know? Strange, but cool at the same time. And, you know, healthy at the same time, because you're consuming water, you're consuming lots of liquids, cleaning out your system, helping your system get clean faster, right? So it's like a multi-beneficial thing. And you guys know me, I always got a bunch of drinks next to me. Like right now I have my coffee next to me, I have a glass of ice water, but the ice has melted, and then I have a glass of milk as well. I probably drink like 15 to 20 drinks a day. And it keeps me good, in good health, you know? Good hydration. Keeps your organs flowing nice, your liver's doing good. Keeping your kidneys busy, right? Keeping yourself healthy. So if you're out there, and you're trying to quit smoking, it's hard. I know it is. You know, you can do it. You can. Depend on yourself, you know? Sit there and say it to yourself. Say, I can fucking do this, right? Just tell yourself that. So we are at 32, well, almost 33 minutes here, so I will have to stop it right here on lap 24, you guys. Or lap 23. I'm not sure if we are on lap 23, because normally it says such and such lap out of so-and-so lap, so I'm not really sure exactly what lap we're actually on. But yeah, man, thank you guys for coming out watching this episode of Gran Turismo 4. Do me a favor, leave a like on the video, maybe even subscribe to the channel, and then I freaking love you, and I wish you the total best. Hope you guys have a freaking awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. So you better be sure to have a good bye-bye.